Today we're going to be looking at Aave. It's a decentralized finance protocol. Basically, I'm earning 10% interest, 40% interest, 30% interest. It's a variable rate here on their just basically lending platform. But you can also borrow there, and there are some unique arbitrage opportunities. This is not a sponsored video review or anything like that. I just think this is really exciting technology. And when you start talking about being your own bank and all that crazy stuff, which is really just one of the huge focuses here on the VoskCoin YouTube channel, is how can you make money with your money? How can you earn passive income with cryptocurrency? This is a really cool tool that I've been meaning to talk about for way too long. I'm going to go into kind of the variable interest rates, how to maximize your profits and earnings, and really just my experience with it. And above all, is Aave worth it? And is getting their token worth it too? Because their token and just depositing stable coins or other cryptocurrencies to earn interest on are two different things, and you don't have to do one to do the other, but you do have to check out tails, because we run 10 seconds of tails on every video here on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. My name is Vosk. I work here. This is the most beautiful pup. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. If you've ever wanted to mine Bitcoin, then you should head to minewithcompass.com and learn how they're making it possible for everyone to mine Bitcoin now. They sell Bitcoin miners, they will connect you with facilities, co-location, which enables you to host your Bitcoin miners with some of the best Bitcoin mining farms in the world. Click the link below to learn how you can start mining with Compass today. Obviously nothing in this video is financial advice and all that stuff. And I'm also assuming that you know what MetaMask is, you have it set up, and you have some Ethereum in there, and or other, cryptocurrency, stablecoins, ERC20 tokens, stuff like that. And if not, well, good news. We got a video guide for you. So let's look at the liquidity protocol, an open source and non-custodial liquidity protocol for earning interest on deposits and borrowing assets. Aave has a early mover advantage. They're very popular. They're very profitable. I was just waiting. Aave really piqued my interest at the end of last year. And I was watching the coin around 30 bucks, and then it went up to like 70, 80 bucks. I was like, I'll buy once it goes back under 50. But it never did. And I was like, man, this thing's gonna really run. I was looking at it 100 bucks. I'm like, should I wait? And I'll wait for a pullback. Missed it again. And then it's trading around 200 bucks very shortly. I'm like, should I just jump in here? This thing's gonna run away without me. Then it hits an all-time high at $661, and I just am looking like a loser the whole way. And keep in mind, I really noticed it around like that dollar amount. But it was less than a year ago that this was trading under $30 per token. Aave is always sitting at the top 10 cryptocurrencies and ranked by CoinMarketCap in the DeFi sector here on CoinGecko, which is like CoinMarketCap, but better. But, anyway, back to the project, just interesting stuff, because kind of the underlying token here, Aave, is just going to be successful if their platform is, and their platform, you judge by that dollar amount, like cool 24 billion, it's done that. So we come in here and we look at the markets. And what's most interesting to me here is just simply the deposit APY. So that's an annual interest rate. These aren't DeFi degen, 50,000% a year, anything like that. These are interest rates driven by their protocol, driven by demand. I mean, they have 9 million Binance USD in here right now, and a whopping 7.21 million Binance USD borrowed. That's because people are borrowing against their other crypto assets. They're taking these coins out, right? And with that, they're earning money on the Binance Smart Chain, which is still very popular, and a lot of opportunities on there, because Ethereum gas fees are just absolutely atrocious. And you're like, well, how atrocious are they? Oh, great question. It's just a cool $60 to complete a trade on Uniswap. So we run down this list and you can see a lot of things. We're going to talk about the RAI Reflex Index here shortly, which is sort of interesting. But one thing that really piques my interest here is Gemini USD, which is basically a Gemini stablecoin, or Gemini dollar, GUSD, especially being a US citizen here. So even New York residents can use Gemini. Do you understand how rare that is? But we look at the annual interest rate here to deposit. So the deposit rate is 3% right now, and the borrow rate is 4%. Okay, and so we look at the deposit rate over the last 30 days. I mean, it's probably about 3%, 2.5%. And we look at the borrow rate here, it's probably around, 4 or 5%. A couple pretty big spikes here, a little irregular in that regard. But here's what's crazy. So you can deposit GUSD into Gemini, gemini.com/earn. They launched their own platform to earn interest, and Gemini and the Winklevoss twins are very, prominent figures here in the cryptocurrency sector, and they got crazy deep pockets. And the Winklevoss Ventures invested into BlockFi. What is BlockFi? So BlockFi.com/ if I could type, gosh, oh my gosh, I'm up. So that's VoskCoin. So I didn't do this for like a sponsored message, but I bring this up because they are an annual sponsor of the channel. So we've talked about BlockFi a lot before. So if you are a subscriber, you may think that this content is kind of in line with what we talked about with BlockFi. But basically, you deposit your coins in there, you get a deposit bonus if you use our code or link specifically. But the interesting part here is the fact that you can earn up to 7.5% APY on stable coins. But if you go over $50,000, you only earn 5%. But basically, they provide you a fun, unique, easy opportunity that's pretty safe, all things considered, with your crypto to earn interest on them, right? As opposed to flash loan attacks and other exploitations that have happened on very new and emerging open source DeFi protocols. But I bring all this up because if you're familiar with BlockFi, then Gemini Earn is like the exact same thing. And if you do decide to use them, shameless plug again, we have a referral link for them. You get $10 if you buy or sell $100 cryptocurrency on their platform. But specifically, what's so interesting here is why wouldn't you just go and borrow a bunch of GUSD on here? Because the borrow rate is historically significantly lower than the interest rate you're getting uncapped here. I looked into this on the Gemini dollar. And this is like the most conservative way to play this game, right? Most people are borrowing for numerous reasons, but often to play around with the emerging DeFi protocols, farming, yield farming, liquidity mining, and basically high interest, right? So who cares if you borrow and you're paying, say, 16% is pretty high, but who cares if you borrow USDT and your interest rate is 4%, right? Who cares? Okay, because maybe you're making 30% daily on it, like something nuts. You want to get some rewards other than this Audible chocolate? Well, then you're looking for today's video sponsor, and that's going to be Dogemoon. And I got to say, the Pokemon player in me, Pokemon trainer, right? Got to catch them all. I keep almost trying to read Dogemon. That kind of gets me really excited. But Dogemoon is what we're looking at here, and that is a token on the Binance Smart Chain, which means the best place to buy this token is on PancakeSwap. We have a full video guide on what PancakeSwap is, how to use it, or how to set up MetaMask and get BNB in there and all that stuff. So if you want to learn how to buy it, I got links out below that will walk you through that process. But the bigger question is, why would you buy it? Well, let's take a look at their tokenomics. A 10% tax fee on buying and selling. 2% goes to liquidity, 2% return to the holders, and 6% goes to marketing and charity. The total supply of Dogemoon is 10 billion tokens, but they burned 6.1 billion tokens pre-launch. That's 61% of their total supply. Their liquidity is locked for 265 years. We'll never be around to see the ending of this story. They were even able to donate $27,000 before they even launched. And with their tokenomics, or their token taxes, they're going to be able to easily continue to donate to these charities. The origin story of Dogemoon isn't a perfect one. Basically, the original developer of this project decided to sell all of his coins, leave the project, and leave a lot of people frustrated, or early investors in the project. But the community decided to band together, renounce the contract, and basically redo it themselves and push the project forward because they believed in the token, they believed in the premise, but they did not believe in that specific developer. And a project with that level of resilience is pretty cool. That makes them a community-owned charity token here on the Binance Smart Chain, the biggest competitor blockchain to Ethereum, and incredibly cheaper to transact on as opposed to dealing with ERC20 tokens or Ethereum tokens. If this project sounds interesting to you at all, make sure to join their Telegram group. I'll link it out below, as well as just a direct link to their website here where you can check out their roadmap and the other things they have coming up. but there's a lot more risk involved with that kind of stuff as opposed to something that's regulated in New York, which, if you don't know, is like the most scrutinized state in the United States when it comes to any of this kind of stuff. I've got a full video guide and review on Gemini if you want to learn more about them, but that's the gist on that. But coming back here to Aave, the biggest stablecoin opportunity available right now is going to be BUSD, or the Binance dollar. It's very easy to deposit into this platform, but it's pretty expensive due to Ethereum gas fees. So let me just refresh this and get the latest rates here and everything like that. So for example, if I wanted to put more USDT in here, I can go ahead and connect my browser wallet MetaMask, which we referenced earlier here. I can go ahead and deposit my tokens. I can put the max amount that I have sitting in my wallet. I've already approved it, so I don't have the approve function that I need to do there, but I do need to deposit or interact with their contract here, which costs 0.034 Ethereum, or really $102, which at the interest rate right now at 3%, that's going to take your boy a little while to earn back, even with this, my opinion, high stablecoin dollar amount. I already have $20,000 that I put into Aave for this testing. So I'll create an update video next month of just, how much interest did I actually earn on these stable coins and everything like that. But basically, at the time of recording this video, and if we go over and click back to this, you can see, if I refresh, those little polygons on the bottom are a nice touch. But you can see at the time recording this video, I have $33,000 or 33,000 USDT deposited in here. I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick note of that.
Write that down, write that down!
My gas fees to date to do this are about $250. So I kind of clear, at least, after the time I withdraw it, probably about $400 in Ethereum gas fees to make sure that I make it in this regard. You can also click over to your dashboard. You can see what's going on, and you can borrow, but at this time I have not borrowed. I've been evaluating borrowing opportunities, but again, at this time I have not borrowed anything. But when we click over here to the markets and we look at the highest earning opportunity around, by very far it's the RAI token and the RAI reflex index. And you're like, what is that? So we pull it up, we Google, we accidentally end up on CoinMarketCap because your boy prefers CoinGecko. We look at the price here. It's not too crazy. You're actually starting to think, it's kind of around $3. It's kind of always around $3. Why? RAI is an ETH-backed stable asset. You can use it to take out loans against your ETH at a small interest rate, as well as protect your loans against liquidation. Liquidation protection enables greater capital efficiency. Okay, so we pull it up, and they have interesting earning opportunities here, right? So we look at their incentive campaigns: 32% interest, 23% interest, 41% interest, 26% interest, 14% interest, right? So they're highly incentivizing the use of their token. Then we click over to earn and we go to staking. We pull up an additional page and you can see staking rewards right here of about 24%. All of these are still falling short of these markets here on Aave. So that's just a fun, brief overview of this project, and really just some money making opportunities. Aave is pretty well respected as like one of the biggest and safest options to do this stuff. Previously, we reviewed Compound Finance, and I mean, it's a cool app. It's got a crazy amount of money locked up in it. But when you actually log in, I mean, there are like just no incentives to get involved. I mean, the highest token here, 4% on the Sushi token, but you look at stablecoins, 3%. And basically what it looks like is like, why would I use that instead of using like BlockFi or something else, or, Aave or whatever else. Then there is Cream.Finance, which we are also testing right now as well. Getting pretty good interest rate in there. Like right now I'm earning 6.86% on my USDC, which is another dollar-backed stablecoin. I like to use stablecoins with these tests because, one, you're kind of at no risk for what you're lending out here, as far as like, you know, variations in the token price, but it's also very clear to see, you know, any gains you've had or whatever else. Like I put $11,337 in here, and you know, it's very clear where I'm sitting at after that fact. We click back over to Aave, you can see that the interest rate is being beaten right now by Cream.Finance when compared to Aave. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know what protocols and products and whatever other platforms you're using to earn money with your money. Specifically, you know, your boy wants to hear about cryptocurrency. I love DeFi, decentralized finance. It's giving you basically the power to be the bank, right? And truly earn money with your money, as opposed to just paying interest to all of the existing parties that you know, are in play. Like the fact that the fractional reserve can go as low as 0%. So banks can literally lend you money that they don't even have and charge you interest and make money. That's a scam. So if you don't want to get scammed, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money. I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.
When you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining?